made the right counterpunch to Prindle's jaw.
Ooh, Barnett's really landing this time.
Encouragement from the referee to the audience.
Nice body blow by Chris Barnett. Oh, I'm sorry, by Eric Prindle.
Oh, it's just a clatter of flesh there as the shins came together.
Okay, if you notice, Chris Barnett kicks with his instep, while Eric Prindle kicks with his shin.
Looking for that Superman punch again, but again pulled out.
Chris Barnett seems to be slowing down this round.
I like the way Prindle, given this, his size, comes in with 1-2s stepping forward, which increases the amount of body weight he can get behind those punches. If he can just land them crisply, you never know what might happen. There you see another example of it. Missed with the right, but connected with the follow-up left.
We have Chris Barnett with his arms really down. When the fight started, his hands were kind of high. Now look at his hands are near his hips already.
Heavy kick, though, from Barnett. But fatigue clearly setting into these two. A nice little right, short right to the jaw from Prindle in the black trunks. And he clips his opponent around the ear, roughs him up a little bit. Barnett keeps coming, though, doesn't he?
Yes.
Center of the ring, chasing his opponent, lefts and rights.
Beautiful exchange. That's a fight.
The peach of the punches there was Barnett's left to the jaw.
Okay. With Chris Barnett, the reason why he's not getting the takedown is he always puts his head in between the legs. If his head's in between the legs, all of the weight of Eric will be on him. Oh, knee strike.
Knee to the body. And follows up with right hands. Looks to me as if Barnett can take a good punch.
Whoa, spinning back fist attempt.
Didn't pay off.
Okay, looks like Eric's beginning to get into control right now.
He likes the odd pirouette, doesn't he, Chris Barnett?
Yes. But Chris Barnett slowed down considerably in this round.
Eric Prindle getting instructions from his cornerman to throw the jab, and I would think that's good advice. Just nailing him with a few jabs, finding his range, follow up with that big, potentially very big right hand.
Yes, definitely, because he has all of the reach.
And that looks to be another blow to the family jewels, for which he'll be given a moment.
Yeah, but this time, Chris Barnett took the time to rest, because he really looks gassed out already.
Yeah, he does. Now, given that that's the second time it's happened, I wonder if the referee will consider taking a point off here. He's going to have a word with him. One more time, and I'll deduct a point, he says. So, Eric gets another opportunity. And not much sign at the moment of Chris Barnett getting up. He's taking slightly longer to recover, more in line with what I would expect, to be frank. Don't rush a man when he's just been on the end of one of those blows.
Well, we have the crowd egging him on.
And it has to be said, Eric Prindle encouraging them to offer their support to the man on his knees at the moment. What a great contest this then in terms of sportsmanship. Crowd at ringside here, many of them on their feet, all of them applauding. You can see their happy, smiling faces, the delight of this contest. Two enormous men giving their all. 5 minutes around, folks. It's tough, hard work.
Oh, head kick by
Just
Eric.
on the buzzer, he connected with it, didn't he, with his shin. More difficult round to score, I would venture,
yes.
But who would you give it to?
Oh, definitely the second round was Eric's round. So the third round would be really good because, you know, we have Chris Barnett taking the first round and Eric taking the second. So the third round should be very interesting.
We have three judges at ringside, and if they agree with your assessment, Alvin, then as you say, we're in for a cracking third round because it's winner takes all. Now, we have seen in our 12 nights of martial combat, we have seen one draw, and I wonder if this one might go that way. The second round in particular, not so easy to score, and if we have something similar in the third round, then, you know, three judges could have it either way. Fascinating 5 minutes we've got coming out.
We're looking at the corners right now. It looks like Chris Barnett is really gassed out.
It does, yeah, I must say.
And he's still in his chair until now.
Prindle first to his feet.
He looks ready to go.
He does. And I wonder if Chris Barnett is still struggling from the foul blow he absorbed in that second round. Took a long time to recover from it, and you know, these things tend to linger for a while. Let's hope he's in the best shape he can be as we enter the final 5 minutes of this contest. It's going to be very intriguing indeed. We're underway. Fantastic spirit this contest has been fought in.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, a good left hand from Prindle as he received a kick to the knee at the exact same time.
You saw what Chris Barnett was doing. He was looking down at the legs and was going to go for an overhead right, but Prindle saw that.
That slapping kick to the side of the knee again. I wonder if wow, Eric Prindle will be able to bend that knee tomorrow.
Yeah, look at the knee of Prindle right now. It's actually purple right now.
Yeah.
From all those leg kicks of Chris.
I imagine at the after party this evening we might be seeing him limping a little.
Oh,
win or lose.
Definitely. Ooh, and another one.
Yeah, you're right about the bruising. It's purple, isn't it? Behind and in front of the knee.
Now it's going to be very hard for Prindle to just shoot in, or for even just to strike, because you always need your front leg to go in. And look at his knee, and look at the welts all around his legs.
Oh my goodness me. Wow. Pinned up against the cage again, and some very fast work from Chris Barnett.
Chris Barnett going for broke there. Okay, still going for his... Wow, he actually did sit this time.
What a feat of strength.
Oh, but I think, you know, he wasted too much energy doing that. And he gets a knee strike. And he's bleeding right now.
Yes, he is bleeding. Just dabbing at his eye there, but he's bleeding from the nose, I believe. May have taken a thumb or a finger in the eye, perhaps. Yes. It's closing up that left eye of Chris Barnett. And that was a good right hand on the other side of the face, but a solid right hand to the cheekbone.
Okay, Chris Barnett's arms are down again. Remember, earlier in the second round, Eric had a, well, late in the second round, Eric had a leg head kick there. So Chris Barnett's got to be, you know, got to watch out for that.
It could be that this fight is turning Eric Prindle's way. If he can keep it on the feet and at a distance, then those single heavy blows might just win in the contest. These are long rounds, and Chris Barnett has some way to go if survival is on his mind. Mind you, we've seen him come up with such a flurry of attacks during this contest that anything could happen at any moment from this man. As you say, though, his guard very, very low. That right hand in particular, below his waistline, quite vulnerable.
Yeah, I think, you know, Eric's doing some body blows to get him to think that he's going to get the body, then go up again
and
upstairs.
Go upstairs, yeah. The Prindle kick's not nearly as vicious as Barnett's. I'd like to see Prindle just use those big hands a little bit more.
Actually, yes. Actually, that's what he should do right now, because Chris Barnett's hands are just so low now.
always vulnerable to something special, though, isn't he, from Barnett?
Yeah. A very unorthodox fighter.
Oh, and a good, solid right hand from Prindle there, right on the nose.
Now he's being to take advantage of Chris Barnett's hands being down.
Fantastic to see such big men in such good shape, giving it everything. The biggest men we've seen in these 12 nights of martial combat. It's a real thrill to be so close to them up here at ringside. Down they go.
Okay, this is what Chris Barnett has been trying to do. Take Prindle down. Let's see. And he actually got the mount in the first round. Now let's see if he's able to do damage here. Okay, if you notice, Eric Prindle's holding Chris Barnett's head down, so Chris Barnett does not have any distance to strike with.
Yeah, you need that distance to get leverage to strike well, and very impressive from Prindle there.
Okay, this is Chris Barnett's, you know, this is his chance to win this fight. He should get busy right away.
It's all up for grabs. It's another fairly even round. How these judging are scoring it will be a mystery until we hear the decision from our ring announcer, Uday Joshi.
Okay, Chris Barnett's got to make distance and start striking. Eric's still doing a very good job of defending the mount.
Will this contest end on the ground, or will Prindle get his man up on his feet? It's unlikely now. We're into the final 5 seconds of the contest. The crowd here at ringside applauding and cheering, and rightly so. It ends in a flurry.
That was a good move by Chris Barnett, because he's trying to make a good impression on the judges in the final seconds of the round.
How about that? How about that? Isn't it wonderful to see? From the very start, this one was fought in the best spirit. It's a great pleasure to see this. And now it's down to the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Joey Lipton scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Eric Prindle. Judge Julio Abakita scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Chris Barnett. And Judge Josh Robinson scores the bout 29-28. And to your winner by majority decision in the red corner, Eric, the American Soldier, Prindle!
Tough one, he's strong as hell, fast, athletic, he's going to be in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure after that contest you'd actually like to hear from both fighters, wouldn't you?
Yeah!
I think so. Chris, come on in. Before we speak to our winner, this contest was played out with great sportsmanship right from the start. Let's hear from you, Chris, on your opinion of the decision. Do you think you won the fight?
I mean, you know, everybody says it can go either way. I wasn't myself out there tonight, you know. I was like, I weigh more than him right now, so I didn't come into this fight, you know, totally prepared, but not taking anything away from him. But yeah, man, it was a great fight, you know. And tonight, drinks on me. Hold up. Psych.
A round of applause for Chris Barnett, everybody. Come on. Fantastic fighter, great sportsmanship. Now, Eric, I assume you thought you won the fight.
Say again?
I assume that you think you won the fight.
I thought it was pretty close. I wish I would have got up off the ground quicker, but he was tough. His wrestling's strong as, you know, a lot of guys in the UFC, so he's definitely awesome opponent.
The thing that impressed us down at ringside was your ability with your hands, with your jab, moving in, using your body weight. Did you feel you perhaps could have done that a little bit more?
Definitely. I feel like I was like in quicksand or something. I couldn't move. I don't know what it was. Maybe the long flight or something. He probably felt the same way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, I know you enjoyed that one, by split decision, Eric Prindle from the USA.
I wanted to say thank you to all my sponsors, Eric Paulson, Shannon right here, All my sponsors, thank you, Subway, CSW, Full Tilt Poker, definitely Full Tilt Poker, Power Blocks, and everybody else. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Eric.